Hello, and welcome everybody to what I believe is the start of the NES block here. It's not quite Wednesday, but, you know, you got to get the Mario in there at some point. So I'm playing through what is called the Mario Bros. Classic Series game. This is a PAL release. This game is something that's been re-engineered. They originally called it the had a Kita Mario Brothers in Japan, and it had like a bunch of advertisements in it and stuff like that. But now you get to experience the game without all of that. Excuse me, and just the gameplay. So you'll notice a bunch of stuff different from the regular game here pretty quickly. So let's do a reset, and let's go. So first thing, they give you a bunch of like explanation scenes that we do not need, so we're gonna skip through that. It literally took somebody else running this game for me to realize that, though, because it doesn't work the way you would expect. You know what? I could have got up there, but I goofed it. There's no super big hurry, because the enemy spawns are timed. The only thing that can delay them is if a coin or something else is coming out, so we don't need to worry about it too much. But there we go. Turtle. And we wait. This turtle's a problem, so we hit him real early. Get him! Got him, but we missed this one. Dang it. Well, let's just come down here real quick. Alright, and now we get a coin level, so... as far as speedrunning goes, the coin levels kind of have a... shoot, I missed it. An optimal route. The other ones, there's just too much RNG with the sides that the enemies pop on. It's not predictable. And it impacts so many things that it's hard to do. So we're gonna smash past this. They tell us about the crabs, and now we get to meet the crab enemies, which are the hardest enemy in the game to deal with, as you might imagine. And pop. Get them back to back. So I first came across this game where I had worked... Oh shoot, missed that. Well, that's fine. We're in no rush. This level, compared to everything else, you have to do a lot of standing around, waiting for spawns. But I was working on a list of just every NES game and who the world record holder was, for kind of my own interests. And we missed him. Well, he's gonna turn real fast. And we'll just wait. There we go. Skip past the fighter fly screen, we get another enemy. But yeah, when I did that, I decided to use a list to see what games were still left. So I used the list that the Mexican runner used, TMR used, for his NES Mania. It actually wasn't directly from him, it was somebody else's. From Avidrock42. Speedruns a little bit, but he's not super active right now. And get that guy back that way, bounce, bounce. Go. Get him! Okay, that guy can be tricky if we miss him. But I copied his list, and I saw there were a bunch of games that nobody had speedrun. And I decided to start picking at a few of them to see what might be good, and this was one of them. Which is a fun game, but this is a PAL exclusive. So if you are not... it's not something you can play on, like, EverDrive or something like that, unless you happen to have a PAL system. So you basically have to play it on emulator, or get a PAL hardware, which I do know a few people have, but It's probably a little bit more for the hardcore. But since I was doing that, I was kind of looking at newer games and different things like that and seeing things I could add to SRC or games that I thought might have, like, easier world records, because I kind of had that motivation at the time. Shoot, I missed. Shoot. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're referring to, Tiro. Either I said something and confused myself, or I missed... I've already forgot about the context of what I was saying. Go phase 12. So, the run we're doing here is to level 23. It's a little bit longer than the NES one. Or, excuse me, yeah, the original NES version of the speedrun. We're just gonna duck that guy for now. Oh yeah, I wonder which one that is, if that is this or not. Or if there probably is a version of that somewhere out there. I actually tried to get this added to an arcade page for SRC, and the mods refused and said that it was too different. But got him. There we go. Oh, there we go. You don't think they're the same game? Alright. Sorry, it's actually really hard for me to look over a lot, so I apologize if I'm getting a little backed up with comments. Do better in a second. The problem is I'm trying to do it while I'm in the middle of levels instead of at the end of them. Get rid of the ice. Clean the coins up because... well, we knocked him over, that's fine. There we go. Get up there. Crab. There we go. I wonder if it is this one or if it is the other one. It's very different and really obvious if you ever try playing the other one, how different they are because of just the way the movement works. The most obvious change. Okay. Is that you can turn around mid-air in this game where you can't in the regular NES one. Alright, we did the dark level fine. The levels are also different too. It's not quite the same thing. So... Alright, there's no screen here we have to skip. We just go... Actually, we don't have time to get up there. You have to read the spawns a little bit in this game. Come on. And if something appears on the right side, it's just harder to get. I didn't really want to knock that turtle over there, but that went okay. So far, so good. No deaths. We got reasonable spawns there too. If the crab appears on the right side instead of the left, I can't get to it in time. Oh shoot. Okay, we're just dead. Come on. Too much crap. There we go. I only have one spare life, so I need to be a little bit careful. The biggest things you have to worry about with the flies is that they will not stay upside down for very long, and they get a lot more aggressive. Hit the ice again. Alright, get to the crab before he respawns. Nope. I'm gonna hide up here. Alright. Gotta be really careful. I keep getting hit by the icicles, which feels bad. Like, that shouldn't be happening. And I keep winding up with too much stuff coming at me at one time, and I probably should bail when that happens, so... 2 more levels to go. Got him. Just gonna get this guy down here. Alright. That was a gold split. There we go. Up. Over. We don't have to worry about rushing the crabs. They don't pop too quickly. There we go. So there's one last little bit here to do. The speedrun actually ends at the end of this stage. And it's... Ah, shoot. I was gonna say, it either happens when time runs out or when you grab the last coin. There we go. And that's time. So that was 11:06. The world record is 10:57, so that wound up being really good. You saw a couple of deaths. The deaths weren't in bad times, and it generally didn't cost me time having to get stuff, so that worked out really well. That's it. Again, if you are somebody who plays on emulator or you like PAL games, this is pretty fun. There's 3 people on the leaderboard now. Myself, Smart Alec, and a runner named Mario Luigi, who has taken the world record from me multiple times. I got it back in preparation for running this, so... but yeah, it's been fun pushing this a little bit. It's not quite... Everything can't be quite scripted, especially once you get past level 8. The monster spawns are just a little too hard to deal with, but it feels really good. So thanks everyone for having me here once again, and I will be back. Me personally, I will be back Thursday morning around 9 a.m. where I will be speedrunning Uncharted Waters for the Genesis. A game that I originally had an estimate of 5.5 hours on, and now it's down to 4.5 because I just, every time I've played it, I've basically gotten a different world record, found something else. I don't expect that to happen again. But... Anyway, stay tuned. After me comes up Supersonic, somebody who I have led off for before here in Retrothon. He'll be bringing you the all-night Nippon Super Mario Brothers. I believe that is a Famicom game, so it should be a good time. Yes, thank you very much. I'll see you guys again soon.